You're tired of what's happening in the world right now and want to be as far away from the news as possible. So, you ask your doctor to induce a coma, meaning you'd remain asleep for 2 to 3 years, by choice, plugged into a life support system that provides all the necessary nutrients. Assuming insurance covers it, would this be possible? While medically induced comas are indeed possible, they are typically employed for short durations, spanning days to weeks, primarily to facilitate brain healing after trauma or during surgical procedures. Extending these comas into years can be scientifically and ethically very challenging. The human body, even with the most advanced life support systems, is not designed for prolonged inactivity. You can't remain in a state of unconsciousness for extended periods like 2 to 3 years without significant medical risks. Long-term comas can lead to physical deterioration and severe complications, including muscle atrophy, bed sores, infections, and blood clots. Muscle atrophy, in particular, can severely impact a person's mobility and overall physical health upon waking. The risk of developing deep vein thrombosis and subsequent pulmonary embolism increases when the body remains immobile for long durations. While a coma may protect the brain from further harm, it doesn't ensure the preservation of normal cognitive function upon awakening. Long-term comas frequently result in brain damage, impacting memory, personality, and other crucial cognitive abilities. Sustaining a patient in a coma for years would require advanced life support systems. These systems would need to provide all essential nutrients, maintain hydration, and manage waste elimination. Parenteral nutrition, where nutrients are delivered directly into the bloodstream, would be necessary to ensure the patient receives all required vitamins, minerals, and calories. Continuous monitoring and adjustments would be critical to prevent malnutrition and electrolyte imbalances. Maintaining skin integrity and ensuring proper lung function would require continuous medical attention, including vigilant monitoring and preventative measures against pressure sores and pneumonia. The person would also require regular physiotherapy to mitigate muscle wasting and joint contractures. Beyond the physiological concerns, ethical considerations must also be taken into account. From an ethical standpoint, the concept of voluntarily entering a prolonged coma to escape reality raises numerous questions. The primary purpose of medical interventions is to promote health and well-being, not to facilitate escape from societal or personal distress. Doctors adhere to the principle of do no harm, and inducing a coma without a clear medical necessity could be viewed as a violation of this principle. The long-term psychological impacts upon awakening from such an extended coma are unknown. Patients may experience disorientation, cognitive impairments, or psychological distress as they readjust to consciousness. The world they left behind would have changed significantly, potentially leading to a sense of displacement or alienation. It's also very unlikely that any insurance in the world would ever cover a voluntarily induced coma due to its risks and high costs. Insurance policies typically cover treatments deemed medically necessary. Elective coma induction for non-medical reasons would likely be excluded from coverage. The legal ramifications could also be complex. Medical professionals and insurance companies would need to navigate uncharted territory, potentially leading to extensive legal debates over the ethics and legality of such a procedure. Until significant advances in medical science and a reevaluation of ethical standards occur, the concept of a voluntary coma as an escape from current events is likely to remain an impractical and ethically contentious idea.